Good to see you guys and gals. Really appreciate you all tuning into the live stream. And yes, before you tune in, just remember, not financial advice. You all got to do your own research. So yes, please do your own research before tuning in. All right, so 1 second here. I got to pull up these other chats really quickly, and then we will get started with today. So 1 second here as we pull up these other charts and other chats here. Yo, Lee, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Thanks for pulling up to the stream, bro. Hope you're having a blessed day today. All right, hold on. So, yeah, looks like we got the Qs pulled up. Looks like there is some empty space below us from my chart yesterday, which we will be going over. So, Qs, SPY, IWM, and then we'll be looking at some swings as well. So, give me one moment. All right, let's see here. Yo, thanks for the rose, man. Appreciate it. Yo, Milo, thanks for beating me to it. All right. We sent like 3 to 4 notifications, so hopefully everyone got it. And I believe we are on live too on the other chat. Okay, we are. Perfect. All right, so let's go over the Qs here. What I do want to see here first, honestly, you know, we have FOMC today. We got some, so as you can see here for today, we got PPI. That's in what, 7 minutes. We also got a lot of red folders today. FOMC statement, and then press conference is at 2:30. So we might expect some chop. So I'm thinking that we might have a decent move at market open, and then we may end up chopping until then. But let's get this continuation. Let's go ahead and see what I'm looking at, why I'm looking at this, and honestly, let's go ahead and start fresh. Yo, Chris Cat Lady, good morning. Yo, Lando, what's up? What's up? Good morning, everyone. Yeah, it moved without us, but we still got to move here. So this is what I can see, and hopefully, it doesn't keep pushing down. So I see that we got a clean gap up here, no consolidation. This is what I would like to the downside. Yo, Batman, dude, yeah, pretty much it, man. We got a area consolidation here. So literally my same box from yesterday, or my end of day live stream yesterday. So if we end up getting under the 602.90, we do have a nice pocket all the way down to this 599. So this looks good to me. This is something that I would love to take. I mean, unless if we drop in the next 5 minutes due to a little bit more news. But yeah, there's this clean push up. Want to see that on that 602 down to that 599. Obviously, there's going to be more legs down. So if that happens, then I will tweak those up just a bit. Yo, Lon, what's up, dude? Man, it's going to be a great day, man. Yesterday, we had a couple decent moves. We end up chopping. Low-key looking at the same thing for today. All right, so hold on. Give me a second here. I don't really want to do that 20 minutes. So, obviously, upside, the only thing that I could see here is if we end up rejecting. So, if we do not go into the empty space, or let's say we do, and we go back into the 602.92 area, and we end up going up, that's when I'll take my calls. But I do like the empty space below us. Above us, this is what I had here. I actually had a box right here. That would be a great move. Yo, what's up, dude? Yeah, it actually would be. Hopefully it happens after market opens. Yo, Zay, what's up? The purple is the purple box you see is basically my area of consolidation. So this purple box here, this is basically what I would want to break outside of this box in order for us to target into this empty space above us. So yeah, clean, beautiful gap there. We got some empty space, which is to this upside. So I get it, that's very far away. You can see 45-minute chart, 30 minutes. Pretty much everything lines up except for the 45-minute chart. So basically my goal is to break outside of consolidation and go into the empty space. So just like yesterday, you can see what we had here. So we had a beautiful clean gap down. This is what we were targeting for the upside. And then, hold on, let's change this song here. Once we break outside of consolidation, we target into the empty space. So that was like a play from yesterday. See what happened on Tesla. This one was a lotto, clear gap down. You can see this purple box. This is POTTERBOX. So shout out POTTERBOX as well. Make sure you give them a follow. But yeah, you can see once we break outside of consolidation, I try to target into the empty space. And you can see, you know, just yesterday what ended up happening. Got to give Karina some likes. So obviously upside, downside, did really well. Shout out Vital, my first 300% trade, learning from everyone. So yeah, we try to look for decent setups, and we're just gonna wait, or at least I like to wait. But yeah, that's it. That's for the cues. Now let's move on. I know people are gonna want to see SPY, Tesla. We'll go over some swings after this too. IWM, and by people I mean me. All right, so yeah, let's do SPY really quickly, and I want to start fresh on this too. So give me a moment. Yo, Warp TV, thanks for the repost, man. Appreciate it. Yo, EP, thanks for sharing the live stream. Hope you all having a blessed one. Good morning, man. Good to see you, bro. My bad. I'm scrolling through the comments, so. You want to see SLV? I think Lee wanted to see that, too. All right, hold on. Give me a moment. Give me one moment here. All right, so. We'll scroll in here, and what I can see. Hold on. You can't even see my chart like that, so. Let's do this first. What looks good to me? Let's go to a nice 30-minute chart, 30, 45 minute. Okay. So, I'll be completely honest. I like the cues a little bit better. This, I'm going to be using wicks this time. So, and the only reason why is because I've seen basically 2 or 3 points of contact here. And then under this wall, if we break under that box here, we got empty space down to this 668. So, not too bad of a move. Hopefully, we do get down there. Just not right now. All right, we got 30 seconds left for a new candle. So, empty space is below us. Hopefully, we do see that little push to the downside. That's something that I would like to target into. And then upside, turn them down a bit. So, we don't really have a box here. So, I'm just going to be completely honest here. This is not a box at all. Yes, there's empty space. We just do not have any structure. So we'd like to make some structure above that 672. There's empty space up to that 674. So that's what I would like to see. Looks good. Yo, Glock, thanks for sharing the live stream, bro. Appreciate it. And yes, Glock is one of the mods in the Discord. So it's not just me in the Discord. It's also me and a couple mods. We're all trying to find those same trades. Obviously, sometimes I have to get stopped out, re-enter to a trade. Maybe I have to lose on a trade. So just remember, if you are in the live stream, obviously I'm not saying that we win every trade, but you can see the trades that do happen and how we call trades out. Told him yesterday, going to cut the rest if it doesn't want to go. And yeah, we went up. I wanted that 250, 286. We didn't get that, but overall still a decent move. Obviously, the downside ended up hitting as well, but yeah, you can see what we did just yesterday, the day before that as well. Q's just dumped. Yeah, shout out Glock. Yo, Hershey's, what's up? What's up? Yeah, Q's, we ended up dumping here, but basically, if we fall from here, there's an empty space, and hopefully, I don't have to redo this. Or hopefully, we stay there. Okay, now let's do Tesla. We're going to do IWM after. And if anyone has any requests, I think SLV was definitely one of those. Oh, man. That looks crazy. Yeah, we're dropping. So, this is basically it right here. We still got a chance, though. I really don't want to look at it right now, though. Just because I can't get in it. All right, give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. All right, so yeah, this is basically what I wanted to happen just at market open, and hopefully we end up getting back into the box so I can take it. So that's what I can see there. All right, now Tesla, let's take a look here. Honestly, screw all this. Don't want to confuse anyone. Honestly, that looks confusing myself. So screw that. Let's start fresh. Honestly, Tesla, okay, Tesla hasn't done the move yet, so that's a good sign. I will be honest, I like the 1 hour. The 1 hour chart looks good. Ooh, we got some upside and downside here. All right, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I may need to rechart it, bro. So I'll probably rechart it in the next like 20, 30 minutes, depending on what other candles we get. Yeah, let me see. Hold on. Yeah. So that's basically what I would want to see. So breakout, consolidation, empty space. So that's like a live visual. Obviously, I can't get excited because it's pre-market. But anyways, yeah, that's it. Tesla, we haven't done the move yet, so this is also a great sign for me. We got empty space, which is under us, right? So clean gap up, no consolidation. I'm not good at charts. Helps me a lot watching here. Yo, appreciate the comment, bro. So I try to make it as simple as possible. Obviously, you know, not saying every trade that I take will win, but I try to go for something simple that I can read and also the other members can read as well. I don't like complicated moves with, you know, 1,000 indicators on my chart. But, yeah, that's it. Under that 397. Got a nice pocket down to that 394, which looks good. Yo, Chris, good morning, bro. Yes, sir. All right, so Tesla, we still got a chance on that. So I'm not going to get, sad about that. Upside, yeah. Yeah, we got some upside too. So this is for the full move. I'm not saying, you know, this will happen, but looks like we got a box pretty much. Let's see here. Yeah, I like this little box here. And then, yeah, if we end up getting a break above that 402, you can see what I would be targeting into, which would be this empty space above us. So I'll definitely have a trim at this 406, 407. This is what I'll do here. So I like from that 402 up to that 406, and then I'll probably leave a run up to that 409, just because there's still a lot of empty space there. And then, yeah, it looks good. Empty space is here as well. So let's just say if we end up, I get it, we're dropping crazy right now. But yeah, if we end up reversing, yeah, man, I got some empty space above us. So same trades just like yesterday. Even though we chopped right after these trades, clear gap down, I'm going to wait for it. If it shows me my entry, I'm going to take it, right? So this one, Tesla, we had to wait a bit. We stalled. If you were inside the Discord, we stalled here. Didn't want any full ports, but we ended up finishing that move there. So same little trades. I want to see if we can get those little entries there. All right, now your favorite, or at least one of my favorites, IWM. We'll take a look at this. We got SOV after. Did I look at SPY? Yes, we did. We'll look at it again. NVDA. Yo, Levon Jose, what's up? What's up? All right, yeah, I got you guys and gals. Ooh, yeah, that looks good. All right, hold on. I got to write some things down. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I have to write some things down here. What is this? All right, nice. Cool. You said at least we're filling the gap now. Yeah, dude. At least we are. So that's not bad. All right, and yes, if you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. You can scroll through and see what we do here. Even in chop days, so we try to look for just clean setups, and that's literally it. We may or may not be dropping a crazy code today, so keep watch for that end of day. So a lot of people have been asking, so we're gonna probably do like a really big one. All right, hold on, let's see here. Dang, man, another one. All right. So this is what I see here. Okay, 4-hour chart. That 225. Okay. Crushing IWM because of you. Yo, Jacob, what's up, dude? Love to hear that, man. I'm going to pin that comment. Let's go, let's go. I mean, I would be crushing it right now, but the market isn't open, bro. Honestly, I feel like today is going to be a great day. Shout out Jesus, another great day, man. So, yeah, like I said here, we do have empty space here. Obviously, that first target looks like we already hit. So, that is at 248.65. If we do continue, I want to see down to that 247. Oops, not meaning to do that. Let's bring that back. There we go. And then, yes, obviously a little bit further, we got some more empty space. What I like to the upside is if we reject back into this wall, so if buyers gain this control at this 249 range level, so basically if we reverse and we close back into the box here, then there could be a little bit upside, which doesn't look too bad. Obviously, we could end up, building a floor soon or another area consolidation, and then could have this gap as well. But yeah, that's on IWM. Downside, is there more? Yes. Pretty much got this box range, so if we break under this 245, there's a crazy move to this downside as well, so give me one moment. Alright, let me see here. Yo, my bad. I got a couple messages from Lon. All right, so yeah, if we end up dropping, we got a lot more empty space, which is down to that 244, and then this is what I like here. So yeah, we got a lot of red folders, like a lot of them. All right, I'm not gonna say we will drop. So obviously we got under that 245 down to that 244.96, but as you can see, so hold on, I don't want to make this. So this is going to be like another area of consolidation, and then under that box we got empty space here. I'm not going to say this will happen today. Obviously, we could end up chopping, but if we do end up dropping, this is the move that I want to see to this downside. So got that clean, beautiful gap up, and then yeah, we got some empty space below us there. As you can see, hold on, let me see. All right, there's still a chance. There's still a chance. So we go back into the box. If we don't close in there, there's still a chance at the downside. So hopefully we go back into the box. So not too bad. Is it blurry? Let me know. Sorry if it's blurry. I'm not sure what's happening. All right, I'll scroll out though so you can see my full charts. So pretty much make it a break into that 249 for the upside or the downside. And then, of course, we got a lot of empty space below us, which is down here. All right, so cool. I mean, if we get another move like on IWM, I'll definitely take it. So like yesterday, the move showed. I end up taking it, and we had a very strong candle. Boom, empty space. So that's what I kind of want to see. Even if we chop, I still will be looking for it for sure. All right. Oh, okay. Hold on. Keys and SPY. All right, we're good. We're good. We got a chance, all right? We're back in the box. We got a chance. We got a chance. I like my chances. Yes, sir. We'll go over the Qs and SPY again. Give me 1 second here. So SLV. Man, I swear I gotta start taking my SLVs. Like, hold on. It's crazy because I did this box yesterday. We had empty space under us, so this would have been like a perfect play. Boom, we had this clear gap up. We broke under our level or wall, and then we ended up dropping down to the empty space. So that's what I saw there, but let's go ahead and get rid of this. Yo, Jose, what's up, bro? Yes, sir, I got you. So, yeah, that'll be actually next. So we got SLV, we got NVIDIA, we got POTR for Chris. What else do we got? Hold on. AMD. All right, cool. So yeah, we're just gonna go down the line, but yeah, SLV, and then we got NVDA right after this one. All right, hold on. Give me one moment. I know I move a little bit too slow. I just try to make sure like my lines are, my levels are there. Okay. All right, so this is what I can see next. So it looks like we got an area consolidation here. Actually, not a bad area consolidation either. So under the 69.32, there is a nice move down. I like down to the 68 level because you see we got a pocket here. So that's what I would like if we do continue to drop. And then, of course, looks like we made another box. So another area consolidation. We break under that. You can see down to that 66 range. So pretty much more pockets here. Not going to say we will drop. Could end up reversing. But yeah, there is that little gap there as well. So yeah, that looks crazy. Right now, where are we at? Hold on, give me a second. We are... So yeah, we're pretty much right at this final TP, that 70-40. Hold on, give me 1 second here. So obviously could even have a box here. So obviously before we get down there, we would have to break through that 70-20 to try to reach that 69.32 range. So yeah, that's what I can see. That's on SLV. All right, now let's keep on going. And then upside will be pretty much if we can reject from that 70-40 range. Since we got to build some structure there. All right, cool. NVDA. Yes, I already have this written down. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah. We'll get rid of it. We'll go ahead and start again. So you can see like my actual charts and see what I'm actually looking at. All right, so yeah, this looks crazy, right? We got some empty space below us, so clean, beautiful gap there. I did this on a 30-minute chart too, so this was on a 30-minute. Top bottom wall. That's if we get there. I'm not saying we will. Obviously, yes, everyone, do your own research. I'm only charting this. I still like down to that 180. So, it looks good. It looks decent. We got a nice little pocket here. That's if we do want to get this drop a little bit more. So, clean, beautiful gap up. Empty space below us. So, if you're new to the Discord, obviously I've shown you some upside. I want to show you like some downside. So, give me a second here. So, kind of like this. Clean, beautiful gap up. We're in consolidation. Once we break consolidation, I want to see the empty space. So something like that, kind of want to see. Obviously, you can see, shout out to all the other members, Put Bros, shout out Fabby, shout out to all the other ladies, cashing these trades with us. But yeah, downside, obviously this wasn't really a box, this was just more empty space play. So same thing here, empty space below us. So that's like kind of what we like to see. So yeah, that's that. Our NVDA looks good. POTR, we got the Qs. Dang, man. That thing is just dropping. Yeah, I might have to tweak up my charts a bit here. Just maybe, just maybe. Okay. Now, let's do POTR, AMD. We'll redo the Qs. Hold on, where's SPY at? Did SPY, I think SPY had a... Yeah, oh my goodness. Look at this, guys. That is crazy. Man, I wish this would have happened market open, but it's all good. We're going to just have to tweak it up a bit. But yeah, look at that. Look at that, man. All right, let me see here. POTR. All right. So it looks like we ended up rejecting back into this wall here. So I still like under this 149 level. We got empty space, which is down to this 137. So clean, beautiful gap up. Under that 149, there is empty space, which is down to that 137. which I do like. I like how we're building structure. We're having trouble getting above this 156. So if we do end up dropping more, hold on, let me see here. That's what I can see. And then, hold on. 2 hour, 1 hour. So I can't, okay, so this is going to be, hold on. Let me see, 30-minute chart here. Okay. We'll go ahead and get rid of this. Well, I don't really want to get rid of it, but, so since everything's dropping, which honestly is a good sign for me, if we want to drop more. Yeah, let's get rid of this BS. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to use this as my final. Top, bottom wall. So that's if we want to drop today. Under that 154, I see down to that 152. There's a small little gap here, which doesn't look too bad. So you can see that's on POTR. Get rid of this. So yeah, that's what I like. And then I did see that above us here. So if I scrolled in, nice pocket right above us, which is from that 156 up to this 161. So not a bad move, actually. We'll see if we can get it. Not too bad there. So that is on PLTR. Okay. So yeah, you guys want to see meta? Perfect. We'll definitely take a look at that. So meta, so that already hit my TP, so that just needs to stay down. Hold on. So meta, we got to go over AMD Qs again. All right. Dang, man, that's crazy. That is wild, man. I feel like today is gonna be a wild day. Oh my goodness. All right, so we got AMD. Hold on, am I on the right AMD? Just didn't seem right. All right, there you go. I was like, I clicked on the wrong AMD. That didn't look right at all. All right, so yeah, on meta here, obviously, you know, this is empty space play, little lotto play that we have. Not going to get too excited. This could end up reversing, so hopefully we stay down. So what I seen yesterday, if we go to so we actually did this on a 1 hour chart, I believe. So so 1 hour chart, we actually closed under our box, our wall, but we ended up going back into it. But yes, now we filled this empty space here, so down to that 618. Honestly, I hope that we end up reaching down to this next box, which is down to this 613 level. So pretty much same thing there. This is the only one that I ended up seeing. We had a different one as well, but you can see what happened on meta. So obviously not like a full port play or anything, but yeah, if we can still stay under that wall, I like down to that 613 level. Right now we're bouncing at this imbalance, so this is our first TP. Obviously there's nothing I can do though. So this is like 50-50 chance. We could end up bouncing, going back to the box, or we want to finish the move. 613 looks good. I have fear missing out so bad right now. Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. That's something that I don't care about. There's going to be like 1,000 trades that I'm going to miss. I've already accepted it that I'm going to miss a couple trades. I've already accepted that I'm going to lose on some trades, and I feel like I learned the hard way with chasing trades. Like if I chase a trade, it's going to have to be like something smaller that I can just cut. But yeah, I like to stay patient. So yeah, there will be times where I even miss a couple trades myself. All right, so yeah, that's on meta. So meta does continue 613. So yeah, not a bad little push there. All right, cool. Let me see. AMD. Let's see what the damage is here. Oh, brother. Yeah. Okay. I may write this one down. Just maybe. Yeah, we got to tweak some charts up. I got extra work to do today. All right, 1 second. I'm in the Discord. I'm looking at a few of these plays here, so give me one moment here. Well, I'm posting some inside the chart, so you'll be able to see those. Yo, good morning, bro. Good to see you, man. Thanks for being part of the live stream once again. Hope you're having a blessed day today. All right, so dang, everything's freaking dropping here. Like everything is dropping. I wonder if if we're gonna get a reversal. So, but anyways, this is what I had on AMD. And before you say anything, I understand. I already have my alert here, but this is going to be more of a range rather than a box. So, only reason why I'm saying it's a range is because this box is it's way bigger. It's not really a Potter box, but it is a range with empty space below us. Let's see here. Dude, appreciate it, bro. Honestly, having a good one. Just grateful to be here, man. So, gonna take it one day at a time. Yeah, that looks great. I'm not gonna say we're gonna drop like this, but man, if we do, that'll be wild. I already have my alert here, so this is if we do drop. So, you can see that we clearly got clean gap up, no consolidation. If we break under that 187, I have down to that 171. So basically a lot of empty space that I would like for us to fill. Dang, that is crazy. All right, hold on. Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I like on AMD. Obviously upside, you know, there's definitely a box here. A little bit of a gap here, which doesn't look too bad. And then, let's see. So top, bottom wall. We got a nice empty space move up to this 203. So actually not a bad move. Want to see if we can get this nice continuation if we do end up breaking to the upside. So that's above that 199 level. Ooh, sorry, did not mean to blind you guys and gals. All right, let's see here. Let's see. So AMD. All right. So now, if anyone has any other requests, we can definitely go over those. Dang, everything is freaking dropping, bro. That's crazy. All right, yeah. Hopefully we don't reverse, because I may or may not be in some lotto puts, but hold on. Where's I gotta get my charger. Give me a second here. Uncle Will, SOFI, yo, I got you, bro. Yeah, I swear I didn't see your comment. Alright, that was totally my bad on that one. Let's see. Alright, so SPY, Qs. Let's go over SOFI really quickly first, since Uncle Will wanted to see that one. And honestly, maybe I do too. Alright, hold on, give me a second here. How to get that out off of my screen. Yes, sir, man. Hope you're having a blessed one today, bro. So IWM, yes, sir. We'll go over that. All right, so I think I had this on a 24-hour, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So 24-hour chart. So what I illustrated yesterday on this chart here. Obviously, I didn't take this to the upside, but we ended up rejecting from that 1691, which buyers hacked that control, and then yeah, we ended up going up. Obviously, this is the move I'll be waiting for. So if we do plan on dropping crazy today, you know, not saying that we will. Obviously, I could lose on some positions, whatever, but I'm looking for some empty space. So hopefully we can get some. We got that clean gap up under that 1691. Want to see down to that 1544. So there's that beautiful move that I would like for us to reach into. And then obviously above us, there's some empty space above that 1963. So right now we're just in a little bit of range. On that lower time frame, I don't really see anything that screams for me to like, oh, I'm gonna get in. Obviously there's a little pocket above that 1810 to that 1827, but I'll probably leave that alone. So obviously I'm at 1735, could see down to that 1691. So that's what I would like to see. Hopefully we get a decent move. All right, we bounced. Okay, so Nvidia bounced there. We still gotta. Yo, that is crazy. Yo, that is wild. All right, so yeah, we gotta redo the Qs, and then I think we might have to redo IWM. I don't know. I gotta check it and see. All right, yeah, we gotta redo all of it. All right, so yeah, as you can see, IWM, we hit that empty space here. Let's do the Qs really quickly. So Qs, yo Jay, what's up, man? Hope you're having a good one today. So this is what I had here. This is what I wanted to wait for, but you know, we had a lot of news, right? So markets dropped, clear gap up onto that 602. This is what I wanted to see. So I would have already trimmed up and left runners, but yeah, we had empty space. If we end up dropping down 599, let me see what else we got here. 45, 30 minutes. Okay. All right, I got it. All right, so this is pretty much, it looks like another leg down. If we end up getting it. So yes, we got empty space, which is under us. So hold on. 596. You can basically see there's like a little gap there. No consolidation, and then down that 593 looks decent, and hopefully we get it. So not a bad little move. If we do want to drop crazier, you know, that's what I'll be looking at. Also depends on how we react to this 599. So I still like this play here. If we end up having a rejection at this 599, may end up taking some calls, but I kind of want to see more downside. That's what I would like to see. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But yeah, let's say we reverse back into the 602, then I might end up taking some call entries there. So we'll see how that plays out. So that's on the Qs. This move already kind of happened. So clear gap up, empty space. Same thing, just like all these other trades here. So yesterday you could see we had the upside. Clear gap down. We broke above consolidation. See how we called that out? See what happened there? Empty space, clear gap down. We chopped a bit. We ended up getting a nice continuation. You can see how we called that out. Shout out to my first 300% trade, learning from everyone. Shout out Vital. Shout out Karina. A couple other of those. Remember sending a few of those trades there. AAL, that wasn't mine, but yeah, beautiful move. You can see same thing, clear gap down, empty space above us. So we'll see how things play out. All right, so yeah, that's on the Qs. Yo, Jay, let me know if you did you just miss it? Let me know before I move on. Wolf is the only green stock. Oh, okay, yeah, we can definitely take a look at that. All right, so yeah. Jay, hopefully you're still watching, man. But yeah, we had this clean gap up here, and then so we kind of already touched our first TP, and then finals at 599. I really don't want to chase into this. If I do, it's gonna have to be some sort of like crazy extreme lotto. I want to see how this opens up. Obviously, we got another move under that 596, touching down to this 593, which, you know, I do like. So that's what I can see there. Upside, I don't really see any like empty space moves right now, unless, you know, I see like a box play under that, above that 602. Can't see the numbers. Yo, Pent, what's up? Yeah, I got you, bro. So hold on, I'll scroll in so you can see the numbers a bit better. So yeah, that's just what I have here. And then if we drop more, it's at 596 down to that 593. So yeah, that's what I like. That is on QQQ. All right, SPY, IWM. We got to go over these as well. Yo, Mariana, what's up? Good morning. Yo, Darth Trader, what's up, my guy? Good to see you, bro. Dang, we got some ones today. All right, so 45 minutes. Dang, actually. Hold on. Let me see here. You know what? SPY actually looks really decent on the 45 minute. The only thing though, ooh, actually that looks really good. Hold on. I like the 45 minute. Okay, yeah, that doesn't look too bad. We're gonna go over this. Yo, Mike, what's up, bro? Shout out to Mike for pulling up to the stream. He said you were at the gym last night. Dude, man, I was there. I didn't see you, bro. Alright, hold on. Let me see here. Yeah, we got some good ones. Hold on, I gotta write these things down here. So I see. I gotta rewrite my stuff. Alright, cool. Yo, Ashley, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright, so this move already kind of happened, as you can, you know, personally see by yourself. So if this happens, this has to be like a long shot for me. Just because we end up dropping down, could end up expecting a little bit of a reversal. But I do see that we got empty space here, which looks crazy. And yes, I'm going to count this as empty space. But on those other time frames, you can see we got some turbulence. So either I want to see us dropping and then hitting this empty space here, 45-minute chart, down to 665 and then at 663. But if we end up rejecting, you can see where we're rejecting at the 667. Man, taking those buys there. So we'll see how this plays out. I want to see how, you know, things are going to open up. And that's it. I was talking to your TikTok girlfriend. Bro, I'm so scared of her, bro. I don't even know. No, I'm kidding. Yo, user24, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, cool. All right, so 1 second here. We got to go over IWM right after. So this will be the first or the next one we go over. Obviously, we've seen SPY. Hold on, let me see where Tesla is. Let's see where Tesla. Okay, Tesla, we have some space. We got some. $397. Okay, Tesla, we already got that. So we kind of, we're under our level there. We got to see a nice retest. That's what I want to see. She's scared. All right, yeah. 1 second here, guys. I'm going to get me some more water. So yes, please do your research before tuning in. If you have any requests, we will be going over pretty much everything. I'm going to redo IWM as soon as I am back. If you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. Just scroll through, see what we do here. First 300% trade, learning from everyone. So we're more than just the signal group. We try to, and you can see they've been in there for 25 hours. So pretty wild. And yes, we probably will be dropping a crazy code for today after market closes. So so yeah, it's gonna be pretty crazy. Today is gonna be a nice day. All right, especially if we can keep dropping more. All right, SPY, we already went over that. Dang, I like SPY better than Qs now. All right, 1 second here. Please do your research before tuning in. Remember, not financial advice. Have a blessed one, guys. So give me 1 second. I'll be back in like literally a minute. Yo, what's up, everyone? All right, I'm back. I am back. All right, so. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second here. I'm posting a few charts inside of the Discord, so give me 1 moment. Setups. Live chart finds. All right, cool. Yo, Pim, what's up, dude? All right, yo, thanks for the roses. All right, so now let's go over IWM. Dang, this live stream goes by so fast. It's crazy. I don't know why. All right. So, this is what I had here. And like you can see, this move kind of already happened here. This was on this 30-minute chart. So, I'm actually going to get rid of this. And I'm going to keep this box here. So I'm going to keep this box. I'm going to get rid of everything else. And I'll go over why in a second. Give me 1 moment. Let's go ahead and get rid of this crap. Let's go ahead and get rid of this crap here. Yo, Adam, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Hope you all having a blessed one. Make sure to keep liking the live stream. Or don't. You don't have to. All right, so this is what I had here. Or this is what I have here. So I'm going to go over that box because I still might utilize it, which, you know, still looks good. I also see that this is some empty space here. So this is if we do want to drop. Not saying that we necessarily will. But, let me see here. What's a contact? All right, cool. Point of contact there. We are under. Okay, got it. All right, perfect. So, yes, we got empty space, which is under us here. I like down to this 235, which looks good. We got a nice pocket. If we do want to get a nice break under our box, so empty space is there. That's what I would like if we do want to, you know, continue to drop here. What I will say about this box, so my final target was hit, which was at 247. So if we end up rejecting there, actually, I might just leave this back up here. So if we reject this 247.71, then I might take it up to that 248 and then 249. And then if we go back into this box, want to see back up to this upside. So that's what I like there, which looks good. As for right now, I don't really see anything else that I would want to take just because we have a lot of turbulence. Obviously, under this 247, there could be a move down to the 246 too as well. So this is not going to be like a crazy box. This is going to just be more of like a little lotto that I can see. So yeah, there's still a nice little empty space player as well. But this play already kind of happened. I do like that 24-hour entry there. So on that 244 range. All right. Yo, Mariano, what's up? Yeah, I got you with NVDA. I think we... All right, yeah, so still a chance on this. What time is it? Okay, we got some time. We got some time. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's see where meta is to meta. My bad, I'm just checking pretty much everything here. Alright, cool. Five minute. Still looks good. Still got a chance here. Still got a chance. So we'll see how things play out. Alright. Oh yeah, on NVIDIA here, this is what I see here. Which I do like. So under that 181, you can see exactly what I can see. Yo, Nikki, what's up? What's up? So yeah, we got a gap here. Beautiful gap, which we haven't went into yet. So under that 181, I do want to see if we can target down into this 180. As you can see here, yes, we got that clean, beautiful gap up. So we're basically trading from one box to the next. So once we break under this 181, or if we do, want to see if we can drop down into this little gap here, down to this 180. So 180.44. So that's what I like there. Right now, as you can see, we are bouncing from this level. So buyers have that control. Hopefully we do end up getting a nice little push down. So not too bad at all. All right, 1 second here, 1 second. All right, cool. Oh, dude, I probably got to change this song. Hold on. I got to change this. Don't want it to get freaky in here. All right. Tesla still has a move here. So I could see that we opened up pretty much at this 397 range. There's still a nice little move if we can get it. I still would like to take it. But right now, as you can see, we're in this box. Hopefully we get a nice retest under that 397, which looks good. But if we end up staying above this level, and there is some empty space above us, so. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, bro. I sent someone a request. So if you got an invitation, do not accept it. I don't know who I had a request to, by the way, so. No frappe today, dude. Not today, man. Maybe tomorrow, or maybe a little bit later. All right, so we'll see. So SPY still looks good. I still like it, man. I'm gonna see how things play out. There's still a move here. I can see that we just closed underneath this level here. Want to see if we get some sort of retest for this downside. Yeah, we're gonna have to see. So yeah, we got what FOMC a little bit later today. What 2 p.m. 2:30 for the actual press conference. So yeah, just got to be really careful with those. Pretty much those trades. All right, POTR. Yep, we'll go over that again. I still got some decent ones that I like. POTR. All right, cool. Now it's about to, dude, I hope not, man. All right, so yeah, on this 30-minute chart here, this is what I had. Obviously not going to say this trade will hit. As for right now, so a lot of these trades we ended up already. So we already closed under, right? So this 154 range. Obviously, I'm not in any play I couldn't be if I wanted to. But under that 154, we got to reject under that. So if we don't end up rejecting under that and going to the empty space, then I personally won't touch this. Because we do have empty space down to that 152. Let's see, 24-hour time frame. So on the 24-hour time frame, though, this is my favorite move if we do end up getting it. As you can see, yes, we got clear gap up, no consolidation. I want to see under that 149, dropping down to that 137. So at some point in time, looks good. Then I do have a move. We did this on a 30-minute, so if we do end up going up, I'll scroll through a bit. Scroll in. And then, yeah, as you can see, above that 156 range, we got a nice move up to that 161. So, hopefully we get outside of these boxes here. So, we shall see. We shall see. All right, one moment here, guys. All right, sending a couple messages inside the chat, so give me a moment here. Hold on one second. All right, one moment. Just sending a couple messages inside the Discord. All right, cool. We sent a few messages in there. All right, so we got that. Tesla, there's still a chance. Meta, obviously we already did this as well. All right, so yeah, I want to see how things play out for today. Yo, Bo, what's up? SPY numbers, yep, I got you. So on SPY, this is what I have here, and this was the move that I wanted today. So obviously it left without us, right? So clean gap up. It was under that 670. I wanted to see down to that 668. That would have been like a one and done for me. Like just like yesterday, we had a couple of decent moves. Then I could go do whatever I wanted. As of right now, this is what I can see. So you can see on that 1 hour time frame, there's a lot of turbulence. There's a lot of things that I don't like. On this 45-minute, I like the empty space. 30-minute, we got a lot of structure. So this would have to be a lotto for me, or like a smaller entry. Yo, TMK, what's up? Good morning, man. Microsoft, yo, what's up? I got you as well. So yeah, I want to see if so we've already closed under our wall, right? I want to see if we can react. So hopefully we can hold here. We might end up getting nice push up, but hopefully we hold and then end up hitting more empty space to the downside. That's what I would like to see. But if we go back into that 667, 76, if we basically reclaim this floor here, then there's a little bit upside. So got to be careful. Hopefully we end up getting another push down. If not, there's some empty space as well to the upside. All right, cool. What else am I missing? MSFT. All right, nice. So where are we at? All right, so this is what I had here, bro. What time frame are you looking at on these? So since we already closed, I'll probably look for like a 5-minute, 3-minute candle close, or if for a lotto, I probably might like just see if we can hold. But I want to see like another candle close if we can get another retest, reject. On Microsoft here, same thing. Empty space above us, which we did not go into. What I would like is above that 405 range to try to go up to this 411. So doesn't look too bad. We're just not there yet. Yo, Melrose, what's up? LYB, yep, I got you. Yeah, let's see here. LYB. Okay. All right, I got it. So yeah, what I can see here, which doesn't look too bad, is we do got a little bit of a pocket here. Some empty space above this wall. You can see we're trying to reclaim this floor here, and then if we can get above... Ooh, whoa. Let's change this back. There we go. So from that 77.97, there is a nice pocket up to this, let's see, this 83.17. So not a bad move. If we end up getting there, looks good. Right now, looks like we're going to have to wait for that. So, all right, so that's there. so that's there. Perfect. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning into the live stream. I will be getting off now. But yes, I will be in the Discord. I got a lot of typing to do, as you guys and gals know this by now. So yes, please do your research before tuning in. If you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. Scroll through, see what we do, what we've done. We may or may not be posting a crazy code today. For those asking. So yeah, that will be end of the day though. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll either see you inside the Discord or in my next stream. Have a blessed one, guys. See you all soon. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much for tuning in.